Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your October 2019 mid-month general readings. We're looking at the last half of October. Yes, my background has changed. I am off traveling again in Eastern Europe, currently in Poland, where the weather is beginning to turn rather cold and often rainy. So thanks to everyone for tuning in today. Welcome to any newcomers and welcome back followers and subscribers. This reading is for the fire sign of Leo, our lovely lions, for the last half of October 2019. Check your rising and moon sign videos as well. They may resonate a little more predictively for you or give you additional information on what's going on in your life. Because as those of you who follow these videos regularly know, they're not going to resonate for everyone, or they're going to resonate a little bit differently in the details and specifics. So watching your rising and your moon sign, if you can and if you know them, will be helpful as well. If these readings do resonate for you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, you can click on the description link below for more info. You can also email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to do a reading with you or for you. I offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and I can usually get back to your initial request with more info the same day or the first 24 hours. And since I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week, it's all that I do. Scheduling is done in a pretty timely fashion too. I try very hard to work with each and every one of your schedules. All right, so let's move right into this reading. This is for Leo, Leo the Lion, for the last half of October 2019. Okay, Leo, let's see what the last half of October has in store for you. We begin with the Star. What a beautiful way to begin. Followed by the Nine of Cups. Fabulous, Leo. We have the King of Wands, followed by the Nine of Pentacles. And from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus for the last half of October is the Knight of Pentacles. I apologize for any glare. I stay at a variety of different Airbnbs while I'm traveling, and they can be sometimes hit and miss with the lighting. Okay, so the overall focus or subject matter of the last half of October, Leo, is the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy, and in the tarot this represents typically things in our lives that give us a sense of stability, continuity, and safety in the actual physical structure of our day-to-day life, or the efforts we put into making the physical day-to-day structure of our life stable. That's why Pentacles often represents things like money, finance, property, resource, assets, job, etc. Things we can see and touch and feel are the things that make our lives feel safe and stable. Knights usually represent offers and opportunities coming in, which represent opportunity for change, or something coming in which, if we decided to accept or grow with it, would provide change in our lives. The Knights can also represent the speed at which situations move. And the Knight of Pentacles is often known as the slow knight. He is slower than all three of his brother knights. But when the Knight of Pentacles brings an offer or an opportunity or a situation potentially changing something in your life, he's the only one that's kind of guaranteed to cross the finish line. The other three knights are faster, more fluid, water, air, fire, but they can sometimes be a bit distracted and back and forth. The Knight of Pentacles brings an offer or an opportunity for change in your life, which is coming a little bit slower, but it's guaranteed to come. The Knight of Pentacles is guaranteed to kind of complete his mission and quest. So there is an offer or opportunity for change coming into your life, or the energy around that you're feeling around the last half of October, Leo. Now, for some of you, Because this is a general reading, of course, it's not going to resonate the same. For some of you, this might be in the job, work, career area of your life. For others of you, it might be in the relationship arena of your life, romantic or otherwise, because relationships come in all different shapes and sizes: romantic, family, work, friends, etc. So the Knight of Pentacles for some of you might represent a job offer, opportunity, or project coming in. It can represent that you may be waiting for someone to help or assist you in some way as well. But I believe it's actually, looking at the rest of these cards, I really feel like either you or somebody else that you're in connection with, whether it's, again, work, career, and finance, because this can be a practical offer or opportunity like a job or project opportunity, or it could be in a personal relationship that you're in, waiting for someone to make an offer of more stability in your life, like taking something to the next level, if it's a personal relationship or a romantic relationship. It looks like in the last half of March, because of circumstances that are going on, perhaps you're having more communication with this person. There's a sense of renewed hope, faith, and optimism about this actually becoming reality, or coming into your life, or a sense that it is coming, even if it's moving a bit slowly. Because we have the Star and the Nine of Cups around the middle to the first week or so, timing, as I always say, being somewhat fluid. The Star is a beautiful card. It's a card of hope. It's a card of trust and faith and optimism that the path that you are indeed walking is the right one, even if you can't see more than a step or two ahead. In a sense, it's about trusting in divine timing and orchestration as well, doing your part, putting one foot in front of the other, and continuing to devote your time and energy and whatever it is that you're putting your focus into this, because that's what this woman is doing, representative of pouring her pitchers into the water. You can see that she's emptying her pitchers out into the water, and she's emptying them completely out with faith and confidence. And having faith and confidence doesn't mean that you don't also have doubts. It just means that you keep acting as if, doing your part. She's not holding anything back. She's continuing to devote herself or himself to the path that she's on, and trust that when she needs her pitchers replenished, refilled, that they will be. So I feel like whatever this offer or opportunity for change and increased stability and continuity in your life is, whether it's in a practical money finance way, or whether it's in a relationship way, or personal relationship, or some combination of those two, you're having an increased sense of faith and optimism that it is indeed coming. And it's after some struggle, because the Star usually shows up to light the way in the darkness. So the Star card usually shows up after a period of difficulty or challenge, too. Maybe when you have been feeling rather hopeless about this opportunity coming in, something is happening to give you an increased sense of that it is in fact coming, and that you are going to receive it. And it looks like you're actually really in a good place for the last half of October, really enjoying yourself too. I mean, we have the Nine of Cups here, which is the wish fulfillment card, and it could be, for some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you may still be waiting for this offer, but you've heard something, there's been some communication coming in that makes you feel quite a bit more optimistic and hopeful for it. Because the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card, and it does clarify the Star. For some of you, although I think it's for a smaller portion of you, it may be that this offer or opportunity is in fact coming in during this time period, has come in, and it is in fact everything that you want, because the Nine of Cups is a card that does represent having what you want. There's always a bit of cautionary advice with the Nine of Cups about being careful what you wish for. Sometimes we wish for things and we think, oh, if I could just have this, then I would be completely happy, and that thing comes in, or that person comes in, and sometimes we find it's not everything that we thought it was going to be. But the Nine of Cups is a pretty good sign of having everything that you want, and also sharing that with other people around you as well. We have the King of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the King of Wands can represent you, Leo, or it can represent another fire sign in your life, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, because the Wands is fire energy. That's the element which governs the suit of wands. Water is the element which governs the suit of cups, which is emotional energy. This is a card of wish fulfillment and happiness. So the King of Wands can represent you energetically in the last half of October, really having that lovely fire energy, very assertive, very take charge, kind of being the leader in your own life and perhaps for other people as well. For some of you, this may represent someone else that you are involved with, whether it's in a personal relationship or whether it's in, again, if you're waiting for some kind of job offer or project offer or some more tangible, practical offer of stability coming in, like a job offer. It could be that you're communicating with someone else who's showing up as the King of Wands, male or female. I mean, it's a general reading and there's many of you watching, so gender and timing is always kind of fluid. It's not going to resonate the same. It might be a male for some of you, it might be a female for others of you. And it's accompanied by the Nine of Pentacles, which is a card of independence, self-sufficiency, self-empowerment. It's a card of really enjoying where you are in life and enjoying the fact that you yourself have worked hard to get there. The fruits of your labors, which you are now enjoying. Nobody's handed to you on a silver platter. You've worked very hard for everything that you have. You're able to take care of yourself just fine without asking or needing anybody else to provide for you. So independence, self-sufficiency, self-empowerment, and again, just really enjoying who you are, where you are, and how hard you've worked to get there. And it's right next to the Nine of Cups. I mean, this is a great, these are great cards, Leo, for the last half of October. I feel like for some of you, and this is for those of you for whom this may represent a romantic relationship, perhaps with another fire sign or someone who has a lot of fire in their natal chart. Some of you, I feel, may be waiting for your partner to make an offer to take the relationship to a deeper level of commitment and responsibility, or you may be in the process of kind of thinking about that and deciding that. Or trying to decide that, because, and you can apply this energy, towards the work finance arena of your life as well, because I feel like it's kind of even for a lot of you. Some of you, this is going to represent more in the work, career, finance, project area of your life, and the other half of you, this is for the relationship area of your life. Fundamentally, the energy remains the same regardless of the details and specifics. You're waiting for an offer, or you're considering taking the time to consider whether to make an offer that's going to increase stability and continuity in your life and perhaps the life of someone else. Let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles. Let's ask what this Knight of Pentacles is, because I have the feeling that the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands are directly connected, that this offer and opportunity is directly connected to this other person that's relevant in this situation for you, regardless of what the relationship with them is. So what is this Knight of Pentacles about? The Seven of Pentacles, and right behind it is the Tower. So the Seven of Pentacles is a card of taking inventory, taking stock, reflection, assessment, checking your motives, looking at what you have so far, what you've built so far, and asking yourself, okay, based on the investment and work that I've put in the harvest that I have so far in this area of my life, regardless of what area of your life it is, what do I want to do? Do I want to make any decisions to change this? I mean, she's getting ready to pick the harvest that she's invested so much time and energy in. Does she want to pick everything and go and choose a different crop next time, plant a different crop? Does she want to make some changes to see if she can have a better crop in the future? Because in the tarot, tens represent cycle completion and achievement, or cycles ending or coming to a fulfillment part before they turn into something else, or ending something and moving on to something else. So tens are cycle completion. So the Seven of Pentacles, we're not at a 10 yet. It's a good harvest. It's a 7. So this is a card of kind of looking at what you've invested in this area of your life, or in this relationship for some of you, if it's a romantic relationship or a friendship. or this could even be about work. Maybe there's an offer pending that you're considering taking. You already have a job and you're looking at, okay, this is the job I currently have. This is what I currently have in this job, in this workplace environment. But I have the opportunity, there's another opportunity out there for me. Should I give up what I'm currently doing? Should I stay? Should I stay and make changes to try and do better where I'm at? And again, you can apply the same energy to the relationship too. This is how much I have invested in the relationship. It's a pretty good harvest so far. Can this relationship get better? Should I make the effort to try and take it to another level? Or perhaps your person is going through this energy as well. What do I do? This is what I have so far invested in this relationship. Do I want to take it to a 10? Is it possible to take it to a 10? If not, am I content with it being at a 7? Should I leave and do something different? That's the energy. And the accompanying card is the Tower, which represents a life-changing event that comes in and really kind of shakes up and changes your life. Major changes. It's a major arcana card as well. A lot of people clench up when they see the Tower because often, not always, but often it represents the breaking down or dissolution of something you thought was solid, stable, and reliable. I believe this is more for... I think this is for those of you who are already involved in something, whether you're currently employed or currently in a relationship, because the Tower would represent bringing it to an end or bringing some portion of it to an end, making a decision that's really going to change the course of your life. For some of you who are already employed and considering a different offer, this could be, making a pretty drastic decision to leave your job in order to explore something else. Maybe you've made the decision when you think about how much you have invested that you want better. You want to move along in your career path. You want more money. Maybe it's not possible to do it where you're at and you're considering making a major change. In the relationship, you can apply the same energy, because in general readings, for some of you it's going to be one, for some of you it's going to be the other, but the energy remains the same. Someone is considering making or accepting an offer in order to try and have increased stability, security, and continuity in their lives, whether it's in the money finance area or whether it's in a relationship of some kind. But accompanying this is this beautiful energy of feeling like you're actually doing really quite well, you're enjoying yourself, and there's something which is giving you a sense of hope, faith, and optimism, where previously you either didn't have any or you were really struggling, going through a difficult time. Let's clarify that star card. Justice in the upright. Justice is the reap what you sow card. It represents that the outcome of something is going to be dependent on the efforts that you have put into it, particularly if you've been focused on putting your effort in with as much honor and integrity as possible. And in the upright position, it does imply things working in your favor, especially anything to do with contracts or negotiations. So whatever it is that has you feeling more uplifted about this situation, job, or relationship, the feeling is that your hard work, you have this sense of increased faith and increased optimism that you're going to get what you want, this wish fulfillment, this Nine of Cups, that your work, all this work that you've put in has paid off. And yes, at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is the work card too. For many of you, this might just be about finance, work, career, job, etc. There's something in the in the last half of October that is making you feel that your hard work is finally starting to pay off. Either the opportunity has come in, or you're having more communication and it looks like it's coming in your way. And it's going to represent a real change in your life, but it looks like a change for the better. So Leo, that pretty much wraps up your reading for the last half of October. I hope you have enjoyed it and found it helpful and useful. It really is a beautiful, lovely, bright reading. Again, if any of you are interested in a personal reading, particularly if this has resonated for you, you can click on the description link below or email me directly at Maggie, the number one McGuire at gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy. That link is also provided. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the November 2019 general readings. And until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a very happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.